Come on, let's get out there.
I'll be with you shortly. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? My bad, I gotta pick my hair and I wanna get it braided. Get some box braids. I don't want cornrows. I've had those since I was a child, but you know, as you can see, my hair is long like crazy. Thank goodness I didn't break or bend my headphones. How big this fro is. I gotta see how massive my fro is. Can y'all see it? Telling y'all. I know it looks, unkempt right now, but trust me, unkept, but trust me. I got this under control, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure I like to show myself in certain videos, not all the time, but just enough, you know. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate y'all for being here. It means a lot. There's a lot I have to do and a lot that I still have to do for myself. This falls into the middle, so I take it just as serious as anything else I've done. So it shouldn't be no surprise why I'm so focused and persistent upon this front, because it means just as much as anything else, and just as I've said plenty of times, and I will continue to reiterate, when it came to other people's sufferings and endeavors, 100% or the best I could get, 80% or whatever, but at a certain point you realize certain endeavors are fruitless, and the ones that are fruitful, it'll just appear as though it's a non-starter. You shouldn't be spending all your time doing this or that. I think it's about time I have faith in myself, like I've had faith in y'all. Me having faith in y'all consecutively and consistently without end, it served nothing. It harmed you more. It didn't really do anything to me. But it just appeared as though I was enabling fuck shit. I'm still intact. Yeah. So, I've done my part. It's up to them to be the bigger person as I was for years, even decades, to reciprocate, equivalent exchange through the course of a time frame, but people haven't reached those milestones in their development. So most will be offended, like, well, what do you mean? Because they think they're God's gift to the world. God's gift to the world is only his son, everybody else's. After his son, it's just what it is. So it's just like, you gotta level set yourself. So I appreciate the fact that I'm here and that I'm able to do this. I've been telling others, I was like, yeah, just start a little channel, do it. Just, I know you can look at it like, oh, I don't, just do it. Do it. Cause I just kept trying to tell them, once I get a good groove going, I'll have no time for any of your shenanigans. If you keep yourself busy like you do with these, basic positions, you use entry-level position, like you're not going up for a career path, why don't you just do something productive nonetheless? Anybody can do a 9 to 5, I know that, yeah, but if it's about building to something, you're not just supposed to just be giving all your time, energy, resources to other people and you don't reap any benefit or reward for it. It doesn't seem plausible at all. That's a slave, an animal, We have cognitive function. We should be able to do so much more. Sure, there'll be an abundance of average people who will keep everything in some sort of cohesion, but there's outliers who can do extraordinary things, and I think I've always been an outlier. And me speaking to other people, they just couldn't wrap their heads around it. They be on social media all the time, but they never think about ways to actually make money from it. They think it's lame and all this extra stuff, and the optics of how other people will. But it's like, what, those people don't have shit going for them. They be on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that, Twitter, you know. They be in the spaces looking to be entertained, and they actually pay for it. I've spent 8 consecutive years just watching what people spend their money on, even before COVID. You have to understand. You gotta understand. Regardless of what people saying, all this hard work they put into their individual lives, they gonna spend bread on nonsense. Especially now, 75% of the time. They gonna spend money on bullshit. Something that nobody needs, doesn't benefit or help nobody. And the only excuse they have, I did it, it's mine. It's just, how can you chastise either gender, either side if they're both, they don't agree on anything else, but they only ever agree, I should be able to do what I want. Doesn't make sense to me. But I'm not here to argue with people who spend a large portion of their lives just adding chaos and anarchy to the world, not giving it no structure, not adding to anything that's sustainable and that actually works. They just want to take what's theirs. Whatever excuse they have, I don't think it's that serious. It's not like you're the first or will be the last person to go through whatever's conflicting you. There's no reason for you to make this about you. It's kind of selfish and redundant, don't you think? I can guarantee you, whatever you believe, it was not all created just for you to start just doing whatever, just because of what you experienced. Because your experiences, you know, they're unfortunate, but when you hear how many people have gone through worse or the same amount and are still able to make do, the excuse you have becomes null and void. Yeah, most people have been working all their lives and they have nothing to show for all that time. All they have is just a big fat resume. I'm like, I don't want to live like y'all, man. I really don't. Enough of y'all have been doing this, the rat race and everything, and y'all have nothing to show for it. Not that I don't mind doing it, but I'm like, for my life and what I'm able to do, what I'm talented and I'm skilled at, I should be doing more. I'm just saying, y'all have been in those industries for a long time. Coming on a decade, 15, 20 years. It's like, yo, where did the time go? What did you invest in? What did you just consume? You just add and you just fatten every other race and conglomerate's pocket, but we don't have nothing to put money or nothing back into. Everybody's scrambling, trying to piggyback on what somebody else did and trying to make it work. But it's like, the only reason why certain things work is because even though it seems like everybody's doing this one thing, it's different. You make it work because you're putting your own personal flavor and taste on it. It's not about you mimicking other people and what they do to become what they are. That's kind of goofy. You're a copycat. It's weird. You just want to follow somebody's life, you know, piece by piece. Isn't that a little... That's the type of routine I wouldn't want. But you know, I'm here and I still got some time. I got about 2 weeks. I'm stressed. I've given all my energy, time, and just focus to other people. and to put them in better straits, but they fall right back into the same patterns because they think they know what they're doing. Everybody's under 50, but they all think they know what they're doing. I'm like, you're not even old enough to know what you're talking about. It's just going to be the next 10 years, 10, 15 years, just be like, well, I was young and all that. You was in your 20s, your late 20s, and your 30s. What are you talking about? What are you when do you start to be accountable for the shit you do and you abet it to, you aid it? When do you start taking sole responsibility for it? There's consequences to everything. Whoever treats you higher than your actual worth, because nobody else makes your worth except for the person who takes you in. Yeah, I mean, you understand what I mean? Like, everything is built off of relationships, and understanding, a mutual respect, and a common goal. It's supposed to be a community. But the more I talk to people and I see what they're putting their money into, it's just all about them. So it's like, even if we get hundreds of people in different cities, black people just doing the right thing, majority of it's just like, I just want to make my money do my own. It's just like, that's fine, but how long do you want to do that? And then start spinning, and it start to get, more. What do they do to be hypnotized by, commercials, bright lights, hearsay, gossip. It's just anything to distract them, and it's like somehow that they don't forget about nothing else, but they only forget about helping bring it back to our community. Consumer class. That's consumer class. That's foul, man. We've contributed too much to this society, this country, to just be a consumer base. To just shuffle products just to pave the way for everybody else, people who don't even belong here. We got time to curse each other out, cuss each other out, excuse me. Compete just with one another, not with other races, because they're still competing with us. They can be racist to us and still compete with us. But they've convinced us that, well, it's alright that they're racist. We just gotta watch out for them, but whatever race is supposed to be for us, it's like, what? We don't hold no power. Well, who are we racist to? This is about survival to most of us. The people who harm you gotta watch out for them. We're not racist, that's goofy. But it's like, people are so desperate to make an impression on people who don't even actually determine whether you live or die. It's all gossip, propaganda, conspiracy. It's just things that psychological warfare. Age of spin is just any topic, just throw it out there. Just flood the airwaves, flood the news stations. You could tell it's a flooding because it's most of the content that's being consumed is. In fact, we don't choose what we see. They just put it before social media and cell phones became more of a thing. We couldn't choose what was on TV. We just had to accept what was on, no matter if it was 24 hours or not. All these cable channels, that didn't matter. We didn't get no choice about what we were seeing. We just had a choice whether we wanted to watch it or not. It doesn't take no amount of high schooling to understand any of that. It's all basic stuff. There's a pocket of time before these things become saturated with so many people, and then we get left in the dust in all these industries. It'll take people like me to kind of give us a leg up, so to speak. I know you think I don't got it in me. I'm telling you, I was born for this. Adversity, not even a side. Adversity welcomed. I'm not a threat. I don't mean no harm to anybody. I just get done what I have to. Now, I've tried to convince people to do something more than what they've been doing for about a decade, 5, 8, 10 years, a decade now and then. They're still doing the same thing. The only difference is they're getting older. Now, regardless of what anybody says, throughout the years, I have gone on different paths to see what works. It's not like I've been doing the same thing. I wasn't just out there being whimsical doing anything, no. And even when it started off like there was always a common goal. Get a focused set of knowledge, a trade, something sustainable. Not just out there using what taxpayer money, government money, none of that. I still understand. But it's like I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I can do this stuff. So I'm here. Until I can't be, you know. But I mean, I think y'all like what y'all say. I got a little time. I'm telling y'all, I'm really good at this stuff. I just gotta spend a good amount of time, but we don't get time, and how it could seem is I'm just wasting time not doing this or that. But think of all the time I wasn't on here. I was just learning, research, and spending all my time, money, resources, and other stuff. I pay for all this all on my own from working. It's not like I'm just a lazy bum, because people throw bum dust. They just throw these terms around. I'm like, yo, I got a lot more to offer, and I'm not trying to impress people who don't want anything and don't want to work together. So please stop throwing those terms around. Y'all won. Y'all want majority of men to leave y'all alone. We're inadequate. We can't do this or that. It's fine. Things can change, just like that. So I'm not gonna spend no more time trying to convince nobody or nothing. I've said everything I have to. Now it's about getting what's mine. So, so to the people I left behind, ha ha.
more objectives. If US forces take the sector, fall back and defend the next one. You need to survive this siege long enough to deplete their resources.
Grenade out!
We have enemies attacking Delta 1.
Grenade! Enemy tank! 50 meters from my position. Send a ranger to my location. Helo flying! 200 meters!
We've been pushed out of an objective.
Enemy forces attacking Delta 1.
Delta 2 was taken by the enemy. An objective is under siege.
Tango on my mark. 300 meters away. Grenade out. Tank spotted. Around 60 meters. Reloading! Threat neutralized!
One of our objectives is no longer secure.
Threat marked. 60 meters away from my position. Danger located. Cancel that!
We must regroup and defend the next sector. This is our last chance to stop this invasion.
Marking danger. 90 meters from my position. Danger! Threat marked. 60 meters from my position. Tango on the map. Grenade on the way!
Hold the sector, or all will be lost.
for me! We have a soldier down! There's one this way! Danger! Near me! Walking danger! Oh, don't run some more! West!
Control over the one was just full.
Down! Reloading! Anti-gather pour toi!
They have taken the final sector! Evacuate!
You trash. I still can't hear out of my right ear, so I'm gonna have to get serious about them drops. Seriously, like, this is crazy.
Come on. I like this group.
We need reinforcements deployed ASAP to the Richtersveld in South Africa. Our troops are holding against a two-pronged attack from Russia and local NOPAT rebels led by Oz. Let me be clear. We want Russia out, but Oz is also our enemy. Fight for this territory and take complete control. Loyalty will be rewarded. You're dropping hot, so get ready. The plan is to advance sector by sector. Secure each and we'll keep the hostiles on the run. Beginning attack on Alpha 1.
Take out one of us! Don't die on me!
coordinates.
Threat neutralized!
We are hitting Alpha 1.
Grenade out! Un petit cadeau pour toi! Tango is down! Throwing grenade! Launching grenade!
Broken damn rail! Stay away from me! Get away from me! Hostile sighting! You have new objectives. Secure the sector. It's not safe!
Shit! Disregard!
Attack on Bravo 1 initiated by our troops.
Multiple hostiles, 150 meters away. Hostile! Danger, 130 meters away.
Allied troops targeting Bravo 1. Support package available. We burn through half our resources.
Have a grenade! Hostile present! East! One of the soldiers dead!
Bravo 1.
Never mind! Fuck!
Non-responsive.
One down!
Keep back. Do not approach me.
Grenade for them!
Our attack in this sector is faltering.
Target marked. 70 meters from my position. Grenade out! Get down! Threat neutralized! Tossing grenade!
Our resources are nearly spent. We cannot sustain a prolonged engagement.
I can help you!
Bravo 1 is now our target.
Send a ranger to my location.
We are about to attack Bravo 1.
We cannot sustain any more losses. Evacuate the site. We've lost.
Salut. Let's go.
2. Be in full control of Sector Charlie. We control the majority of sectors. Good job, Notepad.
Danger! 200 meters!
Found one! Hostile located. I see their tank. 90 meters away from my position. Tango on my mark. Reloading, cover me! Kilo in the sky, long range. I need a ranger deployed on my marker.
Roger, Task Force.
Tango marked.
We now hold more sectors than they do. Good work.
Grenade out! Marking threat. Around 60 meters from my position.
Lost an objective.
Down!
An objective has fallen to the Russians. Sector Delta has fallen to hostile.
They're hitting Charlie 1 hard.
There's one this way! East! Threat sighted!
We have been pushed off Charlie 1.
Hostile sighted! Northwest!
Supplies received. Package ready to go.
Russians are now occupying an objective. They've taken Sector Charlie.
Tango on my mark. Around 90
Watch
meters
yourself,
from my
Drew.
position.
Resources at 50%.
We just lost control of an objective.
Breach at Alpha 2. Need to repel them. Alpha 1 has fallen to the enemy.
90 meters from my position. Send a ranger to my location.
Message received.
Hostile helicopter, 90 meters away from my position.
is under our control. Enemies attacking Alpha 2. They got Sector Alpha. Our forces couldn't hold Charlie 2.
Charlie 2 targeted. Begin the assault.
Objective captured and secured.
Support drop ready and waiting.
Grenade out!
Our forces have seized Sector Charlie.
Our forces have taken more sectors than the enemy.
Hostiles hitting Charlie 2.
One of the soldiers there! West! Calling for a ranger at the marker!
Got it. Stay in contact.
Enemy tank there! West!
One of our objectives is under attack.
Possible threat! Grenade out, catch! Got another! Tracking hostile! Enemy infantry!
Control of Charlie 1 was just lost.
Spotted an enemy! Southwest!
Russian forces captured an objective. Sector Delta secured.
One man!
Charlie 2 is under way.
We have majority control of the sectors.
Friendly is hurt! Let's swap of them!
We have to indeed! Under fire!
Grenade thrown!
The objective under control.
Enemy soldier! Supplies over here!
We are moving to assault Charlie 2.
Tossing grenade! One down!
Hostiles have Sector Delta. We don't control enough sectors. We must fight. We've secured Charlie 2.
Throwing grenade!
They're attacking one of our objectives.
Target is down! Tango, sighted! Around 90 meters from my position. Threat here! Tango on my
Sector
mark.
Echo just fell to the
200
enemy.
meters away. Danger
Can't take
low.
many more losses, troops.
I see a hostile fire team.
Russians have control of most sectors.
Sorry! Ignore me!
Our forces are moving to attack Delta 1.
Grenade going out! Ah!
Sector Bravo has fallen to hostiles. We are advancing on Echo 2.
Objective Echo 2 secured by us.
Requesting Ranger drop on my position.
Copy that, task force. We now have Sector Delta under our control.
You are overwhelmed. We must take our losses and retreat while we still can.
Salut. Let's go.